Hello everyone at St Edward's, it's lovely to see you all. My name is Liz Neal and I work for a company called Usborne Books, and you'll always know an Usborne book because it has a hot air balloon on the spine of them all. Usborne produce all of these books along with lots and lots of others. If you look on the spine of your book, you will see a hot air balloon, which is the symbol for Usborne Books. So maybe have a look in your school libraries, in your classrooms, and maybe on your bookshelves at home to see if you've got books with that hot air balloon on, to see if you've got Usborne books already, and I bet lots of you already will have. So I'm here to talk to you about some exciting things that are going to happen in your school in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be trying to get lots and lots of free books for your school to go into your libraries and into your classrooms. So how are we going to do that? Well, in the next coming days, next Thursday and Friday, we're going to be having a book fair in your school. So I'll be coming in on Thursday, and during the afternoon, you'll all be able to come and have a look at lots and lots and lots of books that I bring for you. Then you'll be able to come in after school with your grown-ups and maybe buy some of the books. So here's an example of some of the books that I might bring. And I will talk to you a little bit more about those books towards the end of this little talk. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to be having a sponsored read. Now, we're going to not just do a sponsored read, we're going to do a really fun one. We're going to do a book bingo. So in the next couple of days, you will receive a sponsor form and a book bingo sheet. They'll look like this. So this will be your sponsor form and this will be your book bingo sheet. So a book bingo, what do you think that could be? So what's going to happen is you're going to get this sheet and it's got 16 different activities to do, all about reading. And what we want you to do is try to do all of these, or as many as you can, during the week beginning the 17th of October. So the week just before half term, 17th of October to the 23rd of October. If you need to go a bit longer than that, that's absolutely fine, you can do that. So different things that we're asking you to do would include read out loud, read something funny, read outside. It's really lovely to read outside. Sometimes you might go and read under a tree or down at the beach, or you might read in your garden. Lots of exciting places to read. Read in a den, read in your pyjamas. Now I bet lots of you do that one already and you'll be able to tick that off pretty much straight away, because most of you will probably read a book or have a story read to you every night. So that's an easy one to do. So all you need to do is complete these activities, tick them off or colour in the box. Some of you in the younger classes it will all be about listening to stories and sharing stories with other people. Have a look at them and try and work out how you can do them. Some of you may have, this one is an exciting one, read a recipe and make it. Because we have to remember that reading is not just about reading storybooks. Reading is about reading magazines, articles, newspapers, recipes, instructions. There's lots and lots of different places we can read. And what we're asking you to do is to collect sponsorships to complete this task. Now, what's a sponsor? A sponsor is where you go and ask people that you know, so the grown-ups that you live with, maybe your nans and granddads or your aunties and uncles, possibly your next door neighbour, but only people you know. And you're going to ask them if they would sponsor you, so if they would give you some money to complete the book bingo challenge that I've just been showing you. So you'll have this form and you'll go to them and say, please could you sponsor me to complete my challenge? And then hopefully they'll say, oh yes, I'd love to. And they'll fill their name in and put in how much they'll sponsor you. It might be they'll sponsor you £1 to complete it. It might be they sponsor you 10p for each one you do. Anything, any money you can raise at all will be fantastic. So you're going to complete that challenge on the 17th of October, starting on the 17th of October, and you'll have a week to complete it. Before then is your chance to go and ask those people if they will sponsor you. Just ask them very politely if they would sponsor you, write it on the form, then you complete your challenge, and then during half term and the week after, you go back to those people and ask them if they would pay you the sponsorship that they said they would give you. Now, I want to set us a target. I would love us to be able to raise about £600. Now that sounds an awful lot, but if everybody in the school brings in £1 or £2, we could reach that quite easily. And if you bring in that £600 as a whole school, not individually, as a whole school on your sponsor form, you will then, or your teachers will then get to choose some of these books to come into your school. £600 worth. But do you know what? If you raise £600, I'm not going to give you £600 worth of books. Nope. I'll give you £1,000 worth of books. That would be fantastic. So you will get £600 of the money you raise, plus I will then give you an extra 60% for free. So wouldn't that be amazing to get £1,000 worth of books into your school? How wonderful would that be to have all those books in your school? It makes me really excited to try and get those books into school. So the book fair next week on Thursday and Friday, I'm going to bring some of these books for you. I'm just going to show you some of them now. We have lots of fiction books. This is a brand new one out, Anisha Accidental Detective. I know some of you will have read the others in this series, and this is the new one called Fright Night, so it fits in nicely with Halloween. We have Freddie Yates, and this is written by an author called Jenny Pearson. She's a fantastic author. I've just read this book and it's really, really funny. It really made me laugh out loud. This is Grandpa Frank's Great Big Bucket List. Brilliant fiction. These are for older children. These are for sort of age 8 or 9 plus, whereas Anisha is for younger children. We've got a new Unipiggle book, which is another fiction book for our younger children, so for Key Stage 1. There's lots of different fiction books. I'm not going to go through them all now, but then we also have some books that will help you with your learning. So this is a multiplying and dividing activity book. We'll have some of those. And these are my favourite, and these are really popular when I do book fairs. These are magic painting books. So you can see here, you've got a paintbrush, and then when you open the pages, they're all black and white. But if you dip that paintbrush in water and go onto the page, it comes out in colour. So it's just like magic. And I sell lots and lots of these when I go to school book fairs because they are so beautiful. So that's a dinosaur one. We do these in all sorts of ranges. We have unicorns, we have dinosaurs, we have Under the Sea, we have fairy gardens. There's lots and lots. Can't think of them all now, but there's so many of those. Then we have some Lift the Flap books. This one's called See Under the Sea. And you can see that there's lots of different pictures in there. And there are flaps to open. So I'm not going to open them now, but there's little flaps here and you can open it and there's lots more information inside. So there's lots of those books I'll bring. And again, we have those in lots of different series. And for our younger children, we have some Peep Inside books. This is about a recycling truck. And in here, again, we have all flaps to lift. So you can look inside what happens when the bin man comes. There's a bin lorry. They're lovely books as well. And we also have lots of fantastic jigsaws. And these are always popular as well when I go into schools. This one is about the world, but you get your jigsaw and you get an atlas in it as well. So you get a book and jigsaw all together. So they're just some of the books that I will bring, but I'll be bringing lots and lots and lots of books for you to see. So that will be on Thursday and Friday. And I'll really look forward to seeing you then. So good luck. Go and get loads of sponsors and let's see if we can get lots and lots and lots of books into your school, because that would be amazing. St Edward's, I look forward to seeing you on Thursday and Friday of next week when I come to your school, and I will see you very soon. Bye.